Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make your own Shrinky Dink dog tags easily. For dog related crafts, subscribe to my channel below and click the notification bell to get notified when I post new content on Mondays. The first item you need for this project is Shrinky Dinks. There are a few types of Shrinky Dink plastic and I used the crystal clear type. Then I found some Sharpies for drawing on the plastic. I drew the design I wanted to use for the tag and scanned it into my computer so I could change the size of it. The plastic I used shrinks about 30% when it is baked, so you want to make your design much larger than you want it to be in the end. Once you have your design, cut it out and tape it to the back side of the shrink plastic. Make sure to allow room for the hole in the dog tag. Then I traced my design using the Sharpies. Keep in mind that the markers you use will end up darker after the plastic shrinks. I would recommend using a larger size marker for filling in large spaces instead of the fine tip marker I used. The fine tip marker will work, it will just take a lot longer to fill in your design. It may also be easier if you are using a lighter color to remove the design you taped to the back of the Shrinky Dink plastic so you can make sure you didn't miss filling in any spaces. Next, make sure that you remove the design and tape that you put on the back side of the plastic. Once I was happy with the design, I cut it out with the scissors. Don't forget to leave enough extra plastic so you can add a hole for the tag using a hole punch. I lined a baking pan with parchment paper and followed the directions that came with the shrink plastic to bake it. After it was baked, I took the piece of parchment paper with the dog tag on it and placed it to the side to cool. Be careful doing this since it is hot. Once it is cooled, I use Mod Podge Dimensional Magic to finish the project. I forgot that I wasn't supposed to shake the Mod Podge, so I ended up having to deal with more air bubbles than I probably would have had to dealt with if I didn't start to shake it. I used a pin and a Q-tip to try to pop the air bubbles in the Dimensional Magic. The Q-tip made me nervous since the fibers from the Q-tip could have ended up stuck in the glue, so I don't really recommend using a Q-tip. Also make sure that your Mod Podge goes all the way to the edge of your dog tag. I avoided using too much Mod Podge too close to the hole because it can easily be accidentally filled with the Mod Podge. Once you are done with the Mod Podge, set the dog tag aside and let it dry. I found that the time on the bottle isn't always enough time, so I left it overnight to dry. After the tag is dry, attach it to a jump ring so it can be added to your dog's collar. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out my other videos.